Turning now to the ongoing fight against the coronavirus in the United States. Case numbers are climbing across the country as health officials reported a new record high case count of nearly 300,000 in the last 24 hours. Nearly 2,400 new deaths also reported in that span. That's according to Johns Hopkins University. Meanwhile, the historic nationwide vaccination effort expands. As of yesterday morning, CDC data shows more than 4.2 million Americans received the first dose of the coronavirus vaccine. The agency's vaccinations tracker also shows that the federal government has distributed more than 13 million doses.
As for the United States, it continues to fight against the coronavirus. The country just surpassed 350,000 deaths from the disease.
Many hospitals say they're nearing capacity as the vaccine rollout is just beginning. NewsNation's Felicia Bolton joins us from the newsroom now with the latest efforts to combat the virus. Felicia.
Health experts from the Center for Disease Control warn that as millions return home from their holiday celebrations, the worst may be yet to come. Today could be another busy travel day since the pandemic began, as flyers who headed out to see family and friends make their way back home for the work week. Officials have already screened 15 million people this holiday season, despite warnings from the CDC to stay at home during the pandemic.
The airline that I choose to fly is doing a really good job of taking care of the customers and social distancing and keeping a few seats open.
I have senior grandparents. One is 90, the other 86, so, not just being able to have these large fellowships and, you want to protect them, and I definitely it would be unfortunate if, if something happened, like, God forbid, COVID.
On the heels of huge New Year's Eve parties, the LA County Sheriff's Department is saying it will crack down on what it calls super spreader events like this concert, where thousands gather to worship without masks. Now, health officials warn holiday traveling and New Year's parties like this could lead to another spike in cases. This morning, President Trump tweeted about the death toll, saying, quote, "The number of cases and deaths of the China virus is far exaggerated in the United States because of CDC's ridiculous method of determination." Fake news.
Well, the deaths are real deaths. I mean, all you need to do is to go out into the trenches, go to the hospitals, see what the healthcare workers are dealing with. They are under very stressed situations. In many areas of the country, the hospital beds are stretched. People are running out of beds, running out of trained personnel who are exhausted right now.
Through Operation Warp Speed, the White House is delivering millions of COVID-19 vaccines. But there's growing frustration with the rollout. Long lines of people waiting hours in Florida to get vaccines. Other states are reporting more calls for appointments than they have supply in stock. In a statement, Republican Senator Mitt Romney claimed the rollout is, quote, incomprehensible and, quote, inexcusable, and lacks a comprehensive federal vaccination plan. But President Trump said in a tweet, quote, "The vaccines are being delivered to the states by the federal government far faster than they can be administered." Dr. Fauci says the pace of the vaccinations has picked up in recent days, and the U.S. is currently vaccinating about 500,000 people a day. He says that number needs to be 1 million per day to reach any sort of normalcy by this summer. Aaron?